под названием Genshin Impact. Да. Вот.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
У нас появилось новое событие. Я стою возле бездны, но это ничего не значит, потому что там баф опять хуйня. Да. Поэтому идем в Масштадт. Да. Уху. Не, у меня только за это получается. За клик. Опа. О! Так. Ладно. За нее тоже немножко получается. Так, 80, отлично. А, его отберут, да. Да. Так. Ага. То есть заставляют деда бегать. А. Понял. И не хватает все равно, вот же ж. Даже разве игра не должна быть на паузе? Я че, в онлайне? Всё.
Add Astra.
Почему нет увеличения наград за Манштадт? Дайте к деду вернемся. Кажется, ничего не изменилось. Еще 30 гемов. Красава, мужик. Вооружение. Ну, теперь я сделал 50 круток. Так. О.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Да, я только за кристалл. О, уже 44.
Why do they never miss? Leave it all to me. At least. Observe. Someone needs assistance.
Раз мы прошли, пошли дальше искать проход там. Бегать за архонтов. Кстати, люди, как вот дела?
Yahoo! I see everything. Yeah.
Stabilize. I will have order.
В смысле?
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
А зачем я ульту использовал? Да, не объясни, зачем я это делал.
Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ебать, ты, Винти, ты же прям туда стрелял. По-моему, здесь как раз таки другой проход, который я не знаю, как открыть, да? Да. Фу. Как бы мне туда попасть? Может, отсюда? Не знаю, по-моему, нет. А, стоп, это начало, да. А, это точно план. Ну, вряд ли сюда. Здесь как раз проход наоборот открылся.
Brace yourselves.
Так, я походу нашел, где этот проход открыть. Хотя, возможно, и нет. Все равно. Да, это он. Так. Ну, с одним проходом разобрались.
Let's play. There is no escape.
Так, хорошо. Остался тот. Очень загадочный проход. Нет, это не приведет. Хотя можно проверить. Все равно мы пока что просто бегаем.
Brace yourselves. Illusion shattered. Committed to memory.
Так, тебе просто пуль нужна. А этому что нужно? И это, ё-моё. Но я пока анальную пробку не буду качать. Ладно, хватит шлепать. Так, ну мне кажется, не здесь, но можно проверить. Фу-фу-фу. Почему в алхимии вы соедините страницу?
This might hurt a little.
Solidify!
Committed to memory. Shine down. Grow, grow, grow.
Может туда надо?
Crumble!
Понял. Не сюда.
New punching.
That seemed to work.
Опять же, что должно быть? Спасибо, до свидания. Подожди, я вернулся опять в исходную точку. Блин, мне бы реально понять, где находится этот проход. Фу. Просто интересно. Ну, явно не здесь. А где? Я, кстати, вот эти 4 штуки так не нашел. Я, возможно, не тоже. А.
Order guide you.
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Значит, это все-таки должен был. А я знал, что они не могли просто так исчезнуть.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Один загел. А, 609 миллисекунд. Что такое? блядь. Я хотел сегодня на эмблему походить, кстати.
I must leave no stone unturned. And step. Strike is one.
Everyone on me! Advance!
Someone needs to...
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Observe. Break a leg.
Charge!
As a good knight should.
Ну, хоть одно было нормально. Брат, там крит урон как бы, это можешь мне его завести? Ну да, пошел я нахер, блядь. Сука. Крит урон максимально был. Я уже думал, блядь, наконец-таки нормальный пирокубок. Ать, сука.
This realm is... If you ever... This realm is... If you ever have any questions about the realm within...
Так.
Leave it to me! All of it! Whatever it is! What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
О,
Okay.
%15? Пиздец. Чего у них такие маленькие показатели? И повышаются не очень. Так, но у меня новый персонаж еще долго не предвидится. Гребаный с комиссата забрал, дал мне меч. Зараза. Так, что-то я не знаю. Что, мне уже хватает на... Нет, не хватает. Мне нужно еще 5. И будет хватать. Подожди. Блять, я уже все исследовал. А, не. А, ну по факту да. Нормально я. Тут все 10-го, кстати. Это же сделано было для дружбы.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Моно 10-го. Он 10-го.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Кто не 10-го? Вентилятор.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Привет, Кой Кэш, как дела? Я, короче, каким-то образом случайно почти все руины зачистил, и у меня квест почти закончился, не успев начаться.
Take it easy.
Вот, только приехали в города. Как в городе дела были? А если сундучок?
Take it easy.
А. Ну да, проникли было дальше. Минус 28. А что, довольно тепло. Ладно.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
Это называется исследовать. Не знал, не знал.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Вот здесь не было. О, ладно. А зачем мне эта штука? Не, реально, зачем в таких местах? Хрень. Не-не-не.
Gotcha. Yeah. Here we go.
Бомбани!
Take it easy.
Нет, тут катализатора
Take it
не
easy.
хватает. Два дендрета, конечно, круто, но... Да.
Yahoo!
Так, случило.
Time for takeoff. Let's make her deliver. Committed to memory. Curiosity deserves a reward.
Дверь, да. О, у вас тоже Венти ДД, поздравляю. Венти ДД это супер. Это круто. Это мощь. Хотя у меня он больше гибрид. То есть он меня и в рыло дать может, и сам получить.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Так, повелитель 4 земель. За шо? Да, если честно, я мог это и сам случайно сделать. Да, вот я вот здесь уже это. А? Отличные квесты. Подожди. Или ему рассказать надо было о 3 вещах. Ну, 51-я куртка. Конечно же, ничего. А разве могло быть что-то иначе? Тао лучший саппорт под Венти. Не, ну в принципе, если наложить метку от Хутао, то да. Не, ну с Хутао саппортом под Венти трудно не согласиться.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Что значит 11 037?
Как говорится, Ниной.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Кактус. Че, у меня отряд лучников, что ли?
Take it easy.
Почему ГГ не может просто сказать нет? То злейшим врагам помогает, то это... Что с ней не так? Она слишком добродушная.
Take it easy. Busted. Here we go.
А, и все, не примагемов, ничего. Ну и нахуй мне это было. Угу. Понятно, этот делик мы не проходили. Супер. Серьезно, не... Опять вот делик. О!
This may hurt a little.
Quietly now.
Ну, команда
Take it
плохая.
easy. Gotcha.
Brace yourselves. Everyone hold hands. Yeah. 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 Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play. Ha. Yeah. Yahoo! Ha. Yeah. Let's play.
Quietly now.
Yahoo!
Fire started, fire sword, fire start. Понял. Э. Ебать. Понятно, эти квесты за делики, это несправедливо, все, до свидания.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's go jumping in puddles and see who can make the biggest splash.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Committed to memory.
Блять. Говорю, отряд плохой.
Let's play pretty a little.
Busted. Take it easy.
We can help.
Let's get down to business.
Yahoo!
Stabilize. Get the berry. Get the berry.
La la la. Woo!
To the very
La la la.
Quake!
Let's get down to business.
Sparks and flash.
How's this?
Jumpy, jumpy, go.
To the very finally.
Cut down. Like this.
Da-da-da. Woo. La la la. Woo. Pew.
To the very
Da-da-da.
Let's get down to business. Finally, no. It's my lucky day.
Shine down.
Very finally, no. Let's get down to business.
Boing, boing, boing.
To the
La
very
la la. Da-da-da. Hi-ya. Hoo, wahoo. Hi-ya.
А, кстати, я карточку не карточки не брал.
finally, no.
La la la.
It's my lucky day. To the very
О, Венти почти.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
my blade.
Solidify!
Finally, no.
Надо отделить. Ну этих-то ладно, понятно. Сколько у нас надо взять? 42 раза надо проиграть.
Commit to memory.
Все
Fine, fine.
стандартные были C6.
It's my lucky day.
И то это число не точно то, что я могу
Dumpy,
попробовать.
dumpy, go.
To the fairy.
Те, которые уже после C6.
La la la.
Вот когда мне отсюда нужно? А у меня все здесь эти четверки C6. Да? Ты же у меня C6, Сара. C5! А чё в смысле? То есть мне Сара нужна. Не, ну я ради Сары не буду крутить.
Let's get down to business.
Commit to memory.
This is order.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
To the fairy. It's my lucky day.
Ha!
Growl, growl, growl.
Finally, No.
Сарай. Нереально, ты не дай бог Сёгуна выбью. Да и круто умение с собой есть. У меня они сейчас дикие.
There is no escape.
Day.
Не, я, конечно, не был против Сёгуна, но я купил на Хутау. Вот если бы Хутау я бы крутил кучу Сёгуна. Вот чисто, если бы пытал было через 2 баннера, а не через 1, я бы закрутил Сёгу, но хотя бы C1.
It's my
Но
lucky
расставки
day.
не придумал для следующего
Commit
ряда.
it to memory.
I will have order.
Я мог бы и выпустить Сёгу с C1 или пытал осталось.
Illusion shattered.
The fairy?
I see everything.
Order guide you.
Grow, grow, grow.
Cheap tricks. You win. This
Хотя, по-моему, старый только критовыми начинает. Вот, да. Шанс, да? Не крит. А, нет, критические повышаются. Стоп, правильно ли? Да.
Let's get down to business. Light blade!
Blazing delay. Boing, boing, boom. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
To the fairy?
Ooh,
Finally, I...
This.
Let's get down to business.
Inazuma shines eternal.
To the fairy?
Erase all threats.
А. Ну да.
This is order. Gather.
There is no escape.
To the
I
fairy?
see everything.
To the fairy?
Stabilize.
Давайте, все подходим.
I will have order.
Committed to memory. Ah!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
The fairy.
Где ты забыл?
Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape!
How's this? Finally, no.
Let's make her look.
Finally, no.
I see everything.
Shine down!
To the fairy. Down to business. Finally.
Бля, вот здесь что происходит, я никогда не понимал.
Grow, grow.
To the fairy.
There is no escape!
Finally, no.
Так, ну, отлично. Думаю, пока что на время хватит этого. Ой, еще призраки нужны. Нет, призраки потом. А куда весь критор у этого делся? Не ты, Угу. А сегодня вторник. Ой, я красный такой. Там можно было с Сен-Лин поговорить. Нихера. Бля. Ладно, давай поставим. Гребаные съедные гурманы. Почему мне делать нечего уже? Лол, я тут вчера был. И квест проворонил. Гений.
Sino, there you...
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence, but I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to chat some other time.
That's right. Nabil asked us to come and check on the...
So Nabil told you about this? Divulging my location without author... I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa. So, all right,
Бля, ну давайте ради развлечения включим японскую озвучку. Какая же бомба куда она? Это разве не японская? Да, бомба куда?
これで全部か？前回よりもだいぶ数が減ったな。
そんなことどうでもいい。買うのか買わ。最近は取り調べが厳しいから在庫があまりないのさ。
教令員のやつらは一体何を考えてるんだろう。いい物はないみたいだな。普通の知識ばっかりだ。
15万モラだ。金を先にもらうぞ。
いや、その必要はない。だが、人と。
お前はセノ。おい、ブツを捨てて別れて逃げよう。モラも忘れるな。
じゃじゃーん。パイモン登場。
仲間？どういうことだ。仲間はいないんじゃなかったのか。参ったな。どっちも手強そう。俺らの負けだ。こんな少ない利益に命をかける必要なんかない。
あっさり降参したぞ。
前に捕まえた奴らも同じような態度だった。 奴らはただの下っ端販売員だから深く関わってるわけじゃないのさ。さてお前らに聞きたいこと。
仕入れる場所は特に決まってないんだ。上の奴らから一方的に連絡が。
次送ってくるのはいつ？
知らんな。
本当に知らん。3日前に物を受け取る予定だったが、荷物の影すらないときた。今手元にあるのは8日前にもらった缶詰知識さ。それももう残り少ないがな。
3日前から貨物をもらえなくなったのは俺がちょうどこの件を調べ始めたからだろう。おそらく上はそれを知って連絡を絶ったんだ。先ほど逃げようとした時俺に仲間がいないと言ったな。どこから？
商売を始めた初日に上からあんたの情報をもらったのさ。気をつけろってな。結局捕まったが。
とにかくそういうことだ。外に泳がせているのはただの下っ端。もし他のルートがあればいいんだが。
Не, я на английском перейду.
それってドリー。
心当たりがあるのか？合わせてくれ。代わりに審判してやろう。
審判？
それほどの危険人物、当然野放しにするわけにはいかない。
セノとドリーを合わせない方がいいみたいだな。
そうか。この二人のことを何とか片付けて、何か新しい情報があればキャラバン。それとお前、二度と缶詰知識を買うんじゃない。まだ使ってない缶詰知識があれば速やかに提出しろ。
わかってる。
おい、その
何か？缶詰知識の売買はお互いの合意のもとで行われている。それをあなた方は何が何でもこんな便利で都合のいいものを教令員が禁止しようとするのは独占したいからってだけだろ。
缶詰知識の潜在的な危険についてはすでに教令員から公表があったはずだ。だがこれだけ覚えておけ。次また同じようなことがあれば個人名義で審判してやろう。じゃあな旅人パイモン。
ただ
とりあえずドリーにいつも覚えたわよ。はびこりなさい。痛くしちゃう。ふふ。手をつなぎまし。全部丸見えね。私の知識はこれこそが称賛すべき。誰からの欲しいものは豊作。もうやめて。賢明とは言い難いわ。私が何とかする。痩せ我慢しないで。命はいつか尽きるもの。枯れしぼむ時、私には痛い。めまいがずいぶん待ってた。珍団長、助けて。
その実力面白い。危機に陥った時の対応は得意ではない。
鎖を断ち切る。悪を切らねば邪魔者の粛清を。待って、これじゃ面白くないよ。ああ、僕ばっか かり攻撃しないでよ。ひどいよ。少し寝よう。ありゃ、弦が切れちゃった。バタンキュー。不利な状況ね。迎え撃つわ。やるわね。私が戦場から離れたせいです。あれ、ミスした。あれ、ミスした。エネルギー補充が必要です。レイ君、ごめんなさい。契約はまだ終わってもう少し頑張らないと。油断できませんね。久方ぶりの相手です。決断しなければ。したいです。まだやり残したことが。一族の名に泥を塗ってしまいました。桜吹雪。
Это вообще смешно звучит.
このままではいかん。遊んではいられぬ。さて、本気を出すとするかのう。ふむ、遊びすぎたようじゃ。惨憺たる結末じゃ。ここで止まれば永遠は。
面白い。やるじゃないか。瀬戸際だろ。俺の得意分野さ。そんなバカな。せっかく手に入れたの。いや、しまった。なかなか。
おやおや。やば。やば。
Я...
私の番。恨むわ。恨むわ。うわー。うわー。恨むわ。恨むわ。かすり傷ですから大丈夫です。服が汚れてしまいましたね。引きません。騎士団に恥を。
У них с Аякой что-то есть общее. Они, когда помирают, считают себя позором.
まだ皆様を守りたいのに。さようなら、ご主人様。
Сайонара?
さようなら、ご主人様。
Сайори?
まだいける。こんな傷なんてことない。早く治療を受けないと。優秀なレンジャーにならないと。こんな風に倒れるな。ついに来たのか。悪く思うな。まだまだ必ず根絶する。宿命からは人はいずれ強殺の技。
新たな変数。その場しのぎじゃ残念。どこで間違えたの。こんなミスありえ。真実は。やるじゃないの。ちょっと腕がなまったわね。あら、手袋が破けちゃったわ。外に出ると疲れちゃう。油断しちゃったみたいね。やっぱり外に出るべきじゃなかったわね。
Ладно, выключаем озвучку.
持ちすぎたのかな。
wonder if all
О, она тоже махает.
I see, I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the kit. Huh? You mean you stopped selling? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make more, plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up. Sounds like we can. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regular.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru,
then why does the academia prohibit
being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of that? Everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it.
Короче, это наркотики.
It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked.
what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Death. A rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshra. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation. Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge as for the auction. Chances are they're trying to attract and scout out. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might...
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it! 500,000 more per kit! That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only... What? No need to worry, little one. Sino's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for investigations. Oh, maybe I should check...
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
By the way, it would be quite a tricky task to get all the canned...
Huh? What makes you...
Because in the short run, the circulation of canned knowledge benefits everyone. Whoever's behind the smuggling gets a chance to study the Court of Desolation. So, you see, it's a win for everyone. Who would want anyone stepping in and... As for the long-term consequences that lie ahead, you've got quite the challenge ahead of you. I can only imagine...
Oh, again?
No. 3. Если нас смолу не списали, то я не знаю, сколько мне до этого было. Хотя я много персонажей качал, наверное, столько и было.
Sino! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation! They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must, however, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion less in recent years. But there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death. Or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these... That's why some continue to... Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Sino for ya. But we can La la la. Woo. I wonder if this was unwise.
Блять, я из-за вас сейчас спею. Сука, бабочку и упустил из-за вас, пидорас. Пидоры.
Give me a moment to come.
Сука, хули они вообще на меня напали, я рядом с ними не проходил.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right. We won't just...
Ha! Have you really thought it through? My employer said that he's willing. On top of that, He's willing to give you a cut of the profit.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept.
Sorry, no can do.
Following orders.
New punch.
Что, он с веслом, да? 3.
This may hurt a little.
Ай. Как интересно, кто стоит? 8.
Rise! Nothing.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Through me, justice is served.
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Sino. There will be other. Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful.
Открытые глаза ничем не помогут.
Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very... Yes, I was carrying out my superior was injured while protecting me. And we struggled to gain control of the situation.
Whoa.
He survived with... His name is Todd. Anyway.
Don't worry. Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger.
Good. And once this is...
Фия, здравствуйте. Не зря я каждую это проверяю.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Ладно.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? So hot. If only there was some
some shade for us to cool off.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest. Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips?
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere.
Okay, if you just look around, it's just...
Watch out. Something's not right.
Серьезно? Да даже разрабы посчитали это бесполезным.
Illusion shattered.
Даже не выглядит.
Grow. Well, Paimon really...
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to... We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they... Stay still. Here's the answer. It must...
Huh? What is...
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it?
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed!
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight.
Well, good thing you...
No. Hold on. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would...
They're back again! How many of them are there?
There is no escape!
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single...
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone. We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
All right, let's take a...
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and once they think we've left the premise.
Oh, okay, we'll start ahead.
Yes.
Так это же не тем же путем, ладно. А, тут, наверное, не надо. Ладно, не важно.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right? Further? But Paimon... It's probably a... Let's go. Maybe... Oh, looks like so you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to...
Huh?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but...
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us...
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps if we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you.
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick...
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Seeming. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our...
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business.
Paimon is Paimon!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, but even though you caught me...
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge, to the sales and even splitting, everyone will try their best, and even if you manage to win...
Everyone has their own
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tasty.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her... That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine. As for me, I was just an average merchant.
I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still no... Until one day, someone reached out and showed...
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of it.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you'll find some goods I received just recently.
А, это то, что светилось там, да?
Whoa! Look at all of...
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth.
Схрон.
Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to...
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge...
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I've... Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge... If we can enter the repository, we can... But... You'll need to be the one who checks the records.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the... We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long. And once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who is a...
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Sino? If so, how's he doing? I read the letter, and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be...
It's alright! We wanted to help Sino too!
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is... Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Sino, it shouldn't be a problem. That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me. I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Sino is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sound...
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Brace yourselves. Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh. It reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of...
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Sino didn't know about it.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the...
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son.
Ну, поэтому заключенным не дают то, что разбивается и
Since then,
ломается.
Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research. But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is in because he was the only one who could have recently gone. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult. However, if the file...
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death, or even bring the dead back. Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Mantra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the can... There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of... Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods?
Huh. Well, yes, but the academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a mot.
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of...
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? What?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing...
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but there's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Just when I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe a man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must... Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them. Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed, but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on...
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all...
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Это пригород. Почему это пригород? Это полноценный город же, по идее, не?
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabi...
Yes. This is definitely... These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location. If Taj really has, I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Sino.
Мы и без Сайна справимся. Это чё?
Well, Sino, what do you make of it?
Taj, from what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme...
So do you think he's the one?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I... Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, that's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking.
Странно, за Венти прям утратил выносливость хорошо так. Дендрогидра и электро. Дендрогидра. Ладно, мне не особо-то
Keep your eyes wide open.
So this is the Court of Desolation.
there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Bring it on.
Crumble!
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Ой, мы об этом уже знаем, наслыханы.
Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate?
Да поймем, мы об этом уже
It's not
знаем.
gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Пойман, спокойнее рать.
I see everything.
There is no escape.
Так, а вот это уже странно. Хотя прикольно. Вспоминать, короче, клан, где ты там в магнитных ботинках стоишь, и у тебя все крутится, а ты на самом деле крутишься не основа, а ты.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Да, реально выглядит так, как будто платформа под нами крутится, а не... Все.
Shine down.
А опять ему 101 шанс. А, ну ему... Да, логично. В смысле 40? Подожди. Откуда электроурон тогда идет? Отсюда, что ли?
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon you! Guilty! Their penance is due!
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust, seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important... Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated. Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring...
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasure. I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing...
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see...
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment...
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
Чё с ним? Хера. А чё в смысле?
I will set things right no matter what it costs.
Well played.
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served!
As I thought.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door...
Uh-oh. We have to...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured.
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward, and even after all this time, you still haven't...
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed...
Huh? What
He never planned on opening the door.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was... That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human, like I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once, as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way but that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The academia forbids to add to the problem. The organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia. If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing.
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the...
There's nothing to be sorry. If you see Mortada, send him my greeting.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency?
Why? Because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation had...
Just as Taj said, that
А я так
place
и
had
знал, что
caused
что-то
too
в
many
это здесь
disasters
будет.
and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's Mora to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Death. That's an opportunity.
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've just leave the... So, that's what I'm going to do.
Это серьезно 4 дня? Разраб, ну вы же... Блин, я уже почти все завершил, господи.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you...
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once... The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, at first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. After that...
And?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani and the Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia. Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Is Sino alright? He didn't get injured.
He seems fine, but nobody knows the real situation. He brought over 300 suspects to... But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, think... By the way, are you guys here to see Sino? I think I just saw him walking in that direction when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I did...
Sure thing, Nabil. You be...
Don't worry about me.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best...
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Mortada. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, after Mortada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in... If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect.
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you...
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some. I also dropped by just. And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
Жесть. Так вот почему его карточка появилась.
How is Kale these?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is...
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after, so I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find...
I've already caught those who were... Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case.
But what if...
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these... I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way. Those who... Just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with... There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolence. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
Что это мне дали? А.
By the way, a merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation. Do you know anything about...
Nope. Time...
Лол. Че, посадили? Сейчас. Я с ним немного знакома, ведь я во всем миру могу найти все необходимое для священного призыва семерых. А это не так-то и просто, оказывается, есть в Академии такие люди благородные, с хорошим вкусом и без привычки торговаться. Ну ладно. Наверное, кто-то из ее знакомых. Разумку у нас отобрали.
I could get used to this.
Хотя и смысла не особо много было. Так, ну, собственно, в первый раз у меня нету активных заданий. Нет, не в 4. В 6. Обман. Какое-то чувство непонятное. Вроде и все завершил. Ну, почти. Остались эти 3 штуки. Ну, на этом у нас все тогда. С вами был я, Роков. Всем удачи, всем пока-пока. Секунду.
Didn't keep you wait.
Пока.
Think you can get away?
I will have order.
Now you shall perish.